You're looking for a vacation destination, but you're bored with the typical tourist spots and don't care about the threats to your safety. A person's appreciation for life and all its wonders is amplified in the face of death, and as a result, even the most dangerous location on Earth have the power to send them into a trance. So, in this video, we'll go through the top 10 places worldwide for adrenaline-pumping vacations. Do you like our videos? Please subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Let's get into it. Starting off the list at number 10 is Cliffs of Moher. The Cliffs of Moher are among Ireland's most prominent tourist sites, with stunning Aran Islands and Galway Bay vistas. It is, however, one of the most dangerous, with a single misstep near the edge resulting in a 700-foot plunge into the Atlantic. The official trail, or one of 3 observation platforms, is the safest way to appreciate the cliff's breathtaking magnificence. Indeed, the location has seen more than 60 deaths. Accidents occur because of negligence, falls, slips, a sudden blast of wind, or foggy weather. Some visitors have even died tragically because of snapping a photo too near to the coastline. But these catastrophes are entirely preventable. You must be sensible, keeping a safe distance from the cliffs, snapping photographs without taking unnecessary risks, and visiting the Cliffs of Moher in clear weather with no wind. We assure you that you will have a fantastic time if these measures are observed. Next at number 9 is the Running of the Bulls, Pamplona. Every year, thousands of adrenaline seekers travel to Pamplona to run with the bulls. According to its website, just 16 individuals have been fatally gored during the Spanish celebration since 1910. Injuries from spearing or being trampled by other runners are more probable but still unlikely. The bulls would gallop across a half-mile stretch, with children and adults chasing them with sticks. Phones and other electronic devices are forbidden, and anyone caught using them during the run faces fines ranging from €750 to €1,500. Pamplona has reinforced its restrictions, fining violators up to €3,000 for filming a video that impedes runners. However, it should be no surprise that the large proportion of runners attempting to shoot and video selfies while running has increased the number of accidents and deaths every year. These occurrences provide some of the most gruesome photographs available on the internet. Next in line at number 8 is Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro is a fantastic destination since it is vibrant and gorgeous. However, travelers should be aware of a few safety concerns. Rio de Janeiro is a beautiful city with a poor image due to high levels of severe and violent crime. It has one of the world's highest murder rates, robberies occur daily, and visitors are targeted at festival times or along public beaches, notably Ipanema and Copacabana, and the Corcovado Trail. So, the locals advise the tourists to take the train to the summit of Christ the Redeemer in Rio de Janeiro rather than climbing up, owing to rising incidents of thefts and muggings. In general, avoid the city center at night, and avoid walking under dark underpasses where the homeless population accumulates. It would be best to avoid gravel roads, especially ones that branch off major highways. These dirt roads frequently lead to favelas. They may appear innocuous at first glance, but individuals may rob you or worse. Coming in at number 7 is Blue Hole. Any scuba diving professional or enthusiast will tell you that the Blue Hole in the Gulf of Aqaba is one of, if not the most hazardous dive sites globally. That is most likely why so many people are drawn to it. This undersea sinkhole is 426 feet deep. Because more than 100 divers have drowned there, the Blue Hole is known as the Divers' Cemetery. When you witness how simple it is to enter and dive the Blue Hole, it may appear that the risk has been exaggerated. There are no distracting currents, and the water is quiet, transparent, and moderate once there. But make sure you don't let this sense of comfort distract you from all you've learned in preparation for diving the Blue Hole and dive. It is critical to be focused and vigilant during the dive and to look after your friend. One of the victims brought a camera. The video reveals how he lost consciousness after a few minutes and never regained consciousness. The primary reason is that they get confused owing to nitrogen narcosis, produced by the anesthetic action of specific gases at high pressure, and can't find the tunnel linking the hole to open water. As a result, only advanced divers are permitted to explore Blue Hole. The vibrant reef is teeming with water species ranging from bright parrotfish to carnivorous barracudas and moray eels. A massive colony of the uncommon coral, sometimes known as elephant skin, covers one of the cave walls. Next at number 6 is Mount Everest. Climbing Everest is seen by many climbers as a monumental test of ability and endurance. And without question, it is one of the most dangerous places on the planet. The dreadful 8,849-meter-high mountain prepares its conquerors for many harsh challenges, such as abrupt weather changes, blizzards, winds, avalanches, deep fractures covered by snow, cliffs, ice streams, and of course, the low temperatures, which is down to negative 30 degrees Celsius. But what really happens to the human body as you climb? At 3,600 meters, the air is so thin that the body only receives 60% of its required oxygen. One climber compared the sensation to sprinting and attempting to breathe through a cocktail straw. With the base camp located at an elevation of 5,000 meters, even a little stay there increases the risk of blood clotting, which can lead to heart attacks, strokes, and pulmonary edema. Oxygen deprivation produces overall weakness, choking, coughing bouts, and alterations in consciousness ranging from mild to severe hallucinations. The dead zone begins at 8,000 meters, where survival without an oxygen tank is impossible. There is a narrow trail to the summit of Everest, and climbers must wait for their turn for several hours, wasting this valuable resource. As a result, some just do not have enough oxygen to drop and perish. Everest has claimed the lives of over 300 people in the last century. According to the Himalayan Rescue Service, around 200 bodies are left on the summit because taking them down is technically challenging and costly. Proper training, fitness, and organization are excellent ways to remain alive on Everest, yet even these measures cannot ensure your safety. Let's continue with number 5, Tijuana. Tijuana has the greatest murder rate per 100,000 people, prompting numerous news sites to label it the most dangerous city in the world. In Tijuana, you should be on the lookout for 3 things, which are minor crimes, scams, and muggings. However, all bets are off at night, when most of the crime occurs, so aim to be indoors at your hotel by the time the sun sets. If you lose something, don't expect to get it back. Even if the cops find it, a miracle in and of itself, they will almost certainly charge you to get them. It's just not worth it most of the time. Of course, these are not the only crimes. Most of the crime in Tijuana occurs in working-class communities outside the city center, and it's mainly about gang and cartel violence, with no visitors in sight. Overall, it would help if you kept your head up and your eyes peeled. The greatest approach to protect yourself while visiting Tijuana is to be aware of your surroundings and take measures. Next at number 4 is Devil's Pool. This breathtakingly magnificent natural landscape pool is located on Zambia's Victoria Falls outskirts. Many people risk their lives to plunge into it, not only to witness but also to feel the Zambezi River rush by. They make it through the final stone barrier and plummet from a height of 120 meters. It's worth noting that the river can take the bravest daredevils with it and make them difficult to find later. Those who enjoy creating hype photographs for social media are especially vulnerable, attempting to extend as far as possible over the abyss. However, even getting to this attraction is dangerous. To reach the Devil's Pool, for example, travelers must swim along the Zambezi River from Livingstone Island, overcoming the habitat of crocodiles and hippos. When they are disturbed, they are known to become highly aggressive. However, it is worth noting that the impressions made by those longing for this extreme are truly one of a kind, and the views of the powerful waterfall and the rainbow rising over it are unforgettable. So, swim at your own risk here. While no one has died here, tragedies can occur when individuals slide on rocks. Coming in at number 3 on the list is North Korea. This is a country where total submission to the state is the norm. There is no defiance in North Korea, and visitors must respect this. Here, your curiosity may get you or your tour guide killed. It's that simple. North Korean tourism is unlike anything you've ever encountered anywhere else. So forget about independent, adventure, or solitary travel because it just doesn't work here. Only guided tours are permitted to go across the country. Independent travel is not authorized, and you must not leave your hotel without a guide. You will not be allowed to use public transportation at all, and you and your guide will be penalized if the regulations are broken. With that, you should not visit North Korea if you are unwilling to accept harsh restrictions on your movements and behavior. Next, at number 2 on the list, is the Death Valley National Park. Death Valley is the driest and hottest spot in the United States, living true to its name. Thousands of miners were slain on its land in the 19th century as they attempted to take a shortcut, traveling from place to place in search of gold discoveries. Although there are fewer casualties in our century, Death Valley still kills up to 10 individuals yearly. The primary danger to visitors is the excessive heat. Here, summer temperatures range from more than 50 degrees Celsius during the day to a significant dip at night. There is also deadly wildlife in the valley, the potential of flash floods and mudslides during rainstorms, and the likelihood of coming across an illegal marijuana farm. Despite the dangers, Death Valley remains a popular location for adrenaline seekers and outdoor enthusiasts. Its challenges are unlike anything else in the world, and those who overcome them feel genuine accomplishment. There is no better spot to get an adrenaline high than Death Valley. Just make sure to take all necessary precautions before setting out on your journey. And now, the number 1 on the list is Amazon Rainforest. The Amazon has been the property of legend since Europeans arrived on the South American continent, a realm full of adventure but laden with dangerous hazards. If you go here, you must understand that this is a severe atmosphere. It's as if everything is out to get you. To begin, there are venomous spiders and snakes, leeches, venomous snakes, ferocious ants, and parasites. So, if you spot an animal that appears disturbed, threatened, or nervous, notify your guide and calmly walk away. The weather is quite humid and can be hot during the day and cold at night. Even if you have everything you'd need to survive on foot, such as weapons, medication, a portable shelter, and even a survival reference book, it would still be insufficient. To survive, you'd require a tremendous amount of training, and that doesn't even consider the length of time you'd be there. Not only must you keep an eye out for Amazonian wildlife. Strychnos and curare are 2 very toxic Amazonian plants. Both are frequently employed by indigenous cultures to make toxic arrows that kill by contact with blood and result in asphyxiation. The Amazon is teeming with fascinating species, but understanding and respecting their world helps ensure your Amazon trip goes as planned. And that brings us to the end of this video. The world is truly filled with dangerous places. These risky locales can provide some of the most rewarding and unforgettable experiences for those prepared to take the risk. So, if you're ready for some adventure and are willing to take some risks, set out on the experience of a lifetime. Just remember to be cautious and always heed local experts' advice. After all, they are the most familiar with these hazardous locations.